Hi friends, Rosebud Stitcher Carol here with Flosstube episode number 4. This is Flosstube mostly about cross stitching, a little bit about life and other crafts. So sit back and enjoy, and once again thank you for joining me. I thought I'd start off with the stitching I've done since the last time we met. The last time we met I was working on Coming to America. I got a bit more done. I have it in my Goose bag. And this is my progress so far. So, as you can see, I've gotten all the way down. I'm putting the ladies on the ship. Got all my borders through page 2 done. And I've started adding the ladies on. And this is what I'll be stitching on for the rest of the week after we get done here today. So it's Thursday, so I've got today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And I'll be stitching on this, and then Sunday I will switch to a new project. Next thing, our last episode I shared with you that I was going to be spending almost a week with my granddaughters, which I did. And I thought, well, maybe I'll get some stitching time in when the youngest one was taking a nap. Didn't happen at all. So, no stitching at all until I got back home. And so the rest of that week I had planned on starting and working on the Purberry collection by Erica Michaels. And I did get one of the pillows stitched, and that's the smallest one, of course. Live, Love, Purr. So for this collection, I still have another pillow to stitch on, and the cute little berry that I will personalize with my kitty's name, Candy. So hopefully that'll get back up, and the next time it's in my rotation I can get that finished. The other thing I worked on this week and finished up last night was my Linens and Threads Mystery Sampler for 2020. So I'm all through October here. Take my threads off. So this was October portion. The October portion was up here in the corner. So I got that. So 2 more spots. So I don't know where December will be, but we will soon find out. And I'm really enjoying that stitch. I have been personalizing it along the way. I have put my husband and I, our children, their spouses, their children, both my husband and I's parents, and now I'm adding our siblings. So we'll see how that goes with that. So that's all I've been stitching on the last few weeks. So the plans for the coming weeks, I'm going to stitch on Coming to America this afternoon and the rest of the week. Then on Sunday I'm going to switch, and I'm going to work on my Farms of Hawk Run Hollow. And if you remember when we went through my whip parade, I had decided when I started stitching that I was going to use that as a memorial piece for my dad who passed away 2 years ago. So I am on, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, block number 8. And I'll get that started on Sunday and work on that that week. And then on the next Sunday, I'm going to switch over to my S. Ward Little Rag. And I'm hopefully going to finish that in a few days. And then I'll get back to my Coming to America. I'm really hoping to finish Coming to America during November. So we shall see. Some other plans. I guess last video I shared that this is going to be my New Year's Start. The Mary Bars Sampler by Stacy Nash. So I wanted to know, as I stated before, if there's anybody who would like to join me in a stitch along. No rules, no timing. Just want to stitch along and maybe get to know each other better. I'd really enjoy that. And just, drop me a comment here or on Instagram. I'm Rosebud Stitcher on Instagram also. So just let me know, and hopefully we can stitch this together. So, haul. When we last met, I told you I was going to my local needle workshop, House of Stitches over in LaPorte. I did go that afternoon and dropped off my creation sampler to be framed, and I'm awaiting that back. But I also did a little shopping when I was there. So what? And the girl's like, "Oh, you've got some threads left. Do you still need them?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I still need them. Probably some other things too." So the one thread I was waiting on, they had ordered for me, was the wood rose. So I got that in for a project that I'm trying to kit up. Bought me some needles. I don't know about you, but I enjoy the petite needles. I try to use my thread to the last little bit, and I just find these are nice to work with. I also picked up this cute little Mill Hills s'mores. So, of course, I've got some grandkids that enjoy making s'mores, so I'm sure this will end up at one of their houses. I picked up Summer at Cherry Hill by Brenda Gervais. I know this is probably an older piece. Yep, 2014, almost 7 years old, but I love the reds in it. When we redid our living room, we put some reds in, and I just think this would be a nice accent in there. And I also got from Shepherd's Bush this little sheep needle case, and it's a kit. It's got all the finishing items in there. I think that'll be a nice little place for needles once I get that stitched. And then the next shop I did some shopping at was Kitten Stitcher. I had seen her new logo, and if you hadn't seen it and you're a cat lover and you love your stitching, I think you'll enjoy it. So I had heard, she had stated she was going to do some t-shirts, so I was checking in every few days to see if she had added them to her website, because I've gotten some of her other t-shirts and I was very well pleased with the quality of them. So I was so happy when yes, she did a t-shirt with her logo. Now, isn't that perfect for all you cat lovers stitching? So I am looking forward to wearing that. And of course, I wanted to get another pattern. So I picked up the Sleepy Hollow from Hello from Liz Matthews. I just think that's so cute. Just adorable. And my next purchase, this I made a while back, and I was just waiting for it to come. It's a Nikki's Creation Primitives. I bought it off her Etsy shop, and it's a little kit. And how could I resist? A little orange kitty. All the finishing stuff and this cute little kitty charm. And it's just about perfect. So I had been waiting for that to come in, and I just got that the other day. The next thing I got in was, like I've stated, I really want to work on learning wool applique, and I thought I would, the best way to start that was with some kits, and I joined the Woolly Candle Mat Club through Shabby Fabrics, and I got my November little candle mat. I just love that. Of course, I love the fall. I don't know about your neck of the woods, but right now it's just gorgeous. And to sit and out and watch out my picture window, those leaves just gently falling. It's just beautiful. The next thing I received was from Country Sampler in Wisconsin. I am a member of the Schoolgirl Sampler Society, and we received our kit. And it's a red and gold carnation sampler by Samplers Remembered. Kind of a Christmassy sampler. And it comes fully kitted up. I just love getting a kit from them. They always have the fibers laid out and so nicely, and you really get a full view of what you get to do. So, and that's my understanding. It also includes a little Merry Christmas. So I'll look forward to getting that stitched up one day. So, and then my last purchase for this month was from one of my new favorite Etsy shops. And if you haven't checked her out, I would certainly advise you to. And that's sorry about that. That's the Pumpkin Creek Primitives, Bobby. She has some floss tubes out. She's a relatively new floss tuber, but I think she's got 7 or 8. Great customer service. Something was missing. Next day, it's on its way. So she's really a sweet person. I really enjoy her. And we got a little goodie pack, and I got some little stickers. Nightmare Before Christmas stickers. I have a feeling this goodie pack is going to my granddaughter. And if you don't know why, you'll know why in a second. I got some rich chocolate. And I don't know how many of you have young granddaughters. Mine will be 6 at the end of December. And she is all into JoJo Siwa and unicorns. And Bobby sent a bag of unicorn poop. Marshmallows. So I have a feeling if she sees this, it'll be hers. So, and we watched The Nightmare Before Christmas when I was over there, so she probably will want that sticker. So, what I got from her, this is my first, sorry about the crinkling here. I got a couple. I haven't tried these yet, and I'm looking forward to some of the Fiberlicious hand-dyed flosses. I got Appleberry. So those of you that know me know pink's my favorite color, but green and lavender are right there up with them. So this was really pretty. And Pumpkin Pie. They're beautiful flosses, and I look forward to finding a project to using those in. And 2 charts, and then like I said, I've got one more on the way, so I'll share that with you at my next floss tube. But this was the one I really was, excuse me, this is the one that I was waiting on. She had shown it in her floss tube episode, and I went to purchase it, and it was all sold out. So I shot her off a message and say, hey, are you going to get that chart back in? Sure. I already placed my order for this week, but I'll place it next week. And sure enough, it was there. Christmas and pink. It is so cute. So cute. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And the other one I got was a Lila Studio All Hallows Eve. Love that little kitty, which is so cute. Seems like, you know, a lot of my whips right now are large items, you know, big projects. But like I said, I'm starting to think about what I want my plans for next year. Of course, what am I going to do on New Year's Day? start another large project. That's okay. But I also want to get in some smaller things. So I'm trying to look, when I'm looking at things, okay, is this something I could probably do in a week now that I'm retired, or, get it done relatively quickly? And if so, I'm trying to get some more of those type patterns also. So that's kind of why I picked up those two. And hopefully I can do that into my plans. Like I said, I'm going to start that. I still want to work on the whips that I've got going. And, I have a whole rotation type thing and system that I've developed that seems to work for me. But one of the things I think I'm going to do next year is, like this year, I wanted to make sure, since I was starting that Linens and Threads mystery sampler, I was going to get it done this year. So I always had a week in my month that was scheduled for that. Next year, what I'm really thinking about doing is I'm going to continue with my first Sunday, which, if I have completed the project that I had started the first Sunday in the prior month, I get to start a new one. And if I haven't, I work on that one. And then, so I'm going to continue with that on my first Sunday. My rotation weeks always start on Sunday. Just seemed that worked best for me when I was working, and it just seems to play out now. But I think what I'm going to do then is have a week dedicated to my farms at Hawthorne Hollow. I really, really would like to get that done and framed and up as a memorial piece for my dad. So I'm going to have a week scheduled for that, and then probably a week where I go back and work on my other rotation items to try and get them done, and then maybe a week where I might maybe do some smalls type things. Some berries, some of those little, like the little pillows with the purberry, or just some little small items. I've been picking up some dough bowls that I'd like to fill and decorate. So that's kind of my plans that I'm working on for next year. I really enjoy all the kind comments you've left me. I apologize that some of the lighting's not very good. I'm trying to work on that, and hopefully it'll get better. Please, leave any comments or questions you have down below. And make sure to subscribe and click the little bell so you notify when I do my floss tubes. And if you have any questions, let me know and I'll be sure to answer them. So I think that's all for today. I wish you well. I wish you joy and happiness. And until we meet again, may you be blessed with stitches. Bye-bye.